play some Mortal Kombat. Well, looks like we're making a discussion video today. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Big Founder video. Today we will be discussing whether or not Khameleon is worth it. Is this Kameo worth your money? Is this Kameo worth your time? Should you be trying out Khameleon in Combat League? We'll be discussing all those things and more in today's video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and go over a basic overview of Khameleon's kit. Number one, we have Broken Mirror. Broken Mirror is the move that Khameleon can use, no disguise. You can use this move no matter what, and it's pretty okay. It basically negates half the damage from any move. So let's say they uppercut me. It would do 14%, now it does 7%. And as you can see right there, this move recharges pretty quick. The best usage I have found for this move is actually to switch your Kameo, because when you use it, you can see you switch straight from Mileena to Jade, straight from Jade to Katana, and it recharges very fast. So when I use this move, it really is just to change Kameos. I don't find myself using the move just for the armor like ever, but changing Kameos, it is very useful. Our first disguise for Khameleon is going to be Katana. Katana gives you access to two of the strongest Kameo moves in the game, period. She gives you access to a safe mid-launcher, which is great. You can use this on anybody on block. You can use it to get yourself a little bit safer on unsafe strings, and it is it is -6. So you cannot get punished for this. You can use it whenever you'd like to, and it is comboable, and it is a safe launcher. Katana also gives you access to one of the most interesting moves in the game, period, Fan Lift. Fan Lift gives you access to just new tools that you couldn't do before. That's the only way to describe it. I've never seen a General Shao combo do the axe drop and then keep the axe in his hand. I don't understand why that works, but it does. And the corner carry on that combo is disgusting. This move is very versatile, and I promise you, your character has a use for it. I don't know who you're playing. Whoever you're playing can use Fan Lift. Now we have Mileena. Mileena gives you access to some okay moves. The launcher is an overhead. It's unsafe, so you got to be careful, but it's an overhead that scales really well. So if you just use the neutral Kameo here, you just get a basically 41% damage combo. Pretty decent. Not bad at all in terms of Mortal Kombat 1 scaling. The other move is a little air thing. It's basically like, it reminds me a lot of Sonya Blade's little air dash, whatever. You can just keep them in the air like that. It's not the best for a character like Shao. I don't use this very often, but it has its uses in terms of anti-air and in terms of combos for like characters like Omni-Man or something. So that part of the move, I don't use it personally, but I can see it having a lot of usages. So definitely good. And last but not least, we have Jade. Jade gives you access to some insane tools. She gives you access to basically just a Serena projectile. That's the best way to put it. It does the exact same thing as a Serena projectile. The only difference is you can move a little bit sooner after you throw it out there. But you can combo it, you can use it as zoning, you can sit back here, throw one of these out, dash up, get a full screen combo, beautiful. What else does Jade give you? The best anti-zoning tool in the game, that's what she gives you. Take one look at this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's so, okay, well it just ran out last second there, but it is so nice to be playing a character like General Shao where you have zero zoning tools. Use one of these and your little glaive over and over. They can't touch you full screen. They just can't touch you. You're Danny Phantom. You're good. So those tools are great and all, but it begs the question, how do they compare to the current meta of Mortal Kombat 1? The Mortal Kombat 1 meta has been ruled by one thing and one thing only, and it's this bad boy. Throw him down there. There he is. Simple as that. That's all you need to do. You're as safe as can be. You have unlimited pressure. How does Khameleon ever hold a candle up to something as broken as that? Well, Khameleon has a direct counter to the low hat setups for full screen. She has the Jade anti-projectile wave. So, you're fighting a guy like Omni-Man. He spam jumping. He just throws the hat down, spam jumps, wait for that thing. We've all been there. Put your anti-projectile out there, you're set. You are set. The hat goes through you, just sit there and up block. Because let me tell you, they can't hit you there. They cannot hit you there. There's not a single thing they can do there. Let's go over another meta Kameo that Khameleon has to stand up against. Striker. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong guy. Striker is the #1 Kameo for chip damage. This is the person, Striker and Kano, I'd say, are the people who people choose very often in terms of chip damage and just wanting to get as much damage as they can to a blocking opponent. How does Khameleon do with chip damage? Well, I'm not gonna lie, that is where Khameleon's, I would say, worst aspect of her kit is. It's very hard for her to get any kind of chip damage or something like that because she doesn't have a great ambush for that. The only thing I could maybe see Khameleon doing is using the fan lift after one of your chip moves to kind of get yourself out of that. But in terms of actually using a tool such as like striker grenades for chip damage, because let's just say they're blocking here. I mean, really nothing beats this, right? Nothing beats that. It is so hard to deal with. If you armor, you get destroyed. If you try to really do anything, you just get hit anyway. So that is Khameleon's one downfall, is I feel like she doesn't have that Kung Lao hat, that move to just throw out there and keep throwing out there in order to keep the pressure going. But like any Kameo, Khameleon has weaknesses and she has strengths. You need to find a character who works with Khameleon's weaknesses and works with her strengths in order to make the best possible duo. So that begs the question, who are the best duos to pick with Khameleon? Boo! I'm up here now, guys. I'm up here. I'm not down there anymore. All right, don't get scared. We got to go over the best duos for Khameleon. People who I think work really well with this character. Characters like General Shao, obviously. We've showcased a lot of Shao with Khameleon because he has, in my opinion, some of the best everything with Khameleon. Everything that General Shao does, Khameleon enhances. But I would find, just in general, characters who already have really good mix-up tools. Characters who already have ways to mix your opponent up and don't need that extra pressure. So who would I be referring to? Melina. Melina is a great option for Khameleon because she has that overhead low stuff. She has really hard options to block, and the amount of damage that Melina can get with Khameleon is just asinine. I want you guys to go look up a Melina Khameleon combo. It's disgusting. It's like 50% basically. You don't even need to try anything crazy to get that. Characters I would not pick Khameleon with. Raiden. People like Kenshi, people like Baraka, people who enjoy that chip damage and need that help. Havoc, once again, Havoc's kind of weird because Havoc sucks in general. Havoc has the arm torso spin, which I love to use for chip damage. That's why I like Striker so much. But I could also see a character like Khameleon helping Havoc because she has so many tools. So in terms of who Khameleon can be played with, I'll say stray away from people who have chip damage based kits, but at the same time, fan lift can help a lot, you know? There are some potentials with Khameleon, so the more I look at it, the more I realize that Khameleon can genuinely probably work with every single character in this game in some fashion, in some facet. There are definitely better matchups and better duos than others, but this character is so versatile, has so many tools that you really can do a lot of different things. Just make sure that you're not playing Astra, because I will leave the game. Well, that leaves us with the final verdict of today's video. Is Khameleon worth it in Mortal Kombat 1? And I would give it a big, fat yes. I think that Khameleon is one of the most fun, if not the most fun Kameo in the entire game, period. And she has so much versatility that she really can work with any character in the entire game. I see this character working really well in Combat League in the future, and hopefully NetherRealm Studios decides to start balancing their game, like at all, and we will start seeing cameos like Khameleon and Trimmer shine a bit more. This character is definitely a lot more worth it than a character like Trimmer would be, because Trimmer is just so niche, and you almost never see a character like Trimmer on anybody but like Reiko, and that doesn't really count, bro, because you're not even using a Kameo, really. You're just spamming shurikens all game. I mean, you could actually use Shujinko and do fine on Reiko. So I would say, in terms of being worth it, yes, Khameleon is incredibly worth it. It's incredibly fun, and I would say if you're debating buying this character, do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's Khameleon video. I hope today's video helped you make a decision, or if you already bought Khameleon, I hope you kind of understand what makes the character so good now, and how she stands in the meta. With that being said, if you enjoyed, please do me a huge favor and leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I'm uploading Mortal Kombat content, and I'm also streaming Mortal Kombat on my Twitch channel, linked in the description below, @BigFlounda, as well as my YouTube name. I also have a Discord server, the Flounda family, one of the greatest communities in the Mortal Kombat space, and we are constantly building and getting better. So if that interests you, go ahead and join up. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.